friends. Today we're going to learn 5 stretches that are beautiful for enhancing your exercise program. And also, these exercises and these stretches are going to be very good for posture, good for helping reduce pain, and overall general well being. So, the first thing we want to cover is breathing as we stretch. So I'm going to invite you to stand with me. Come to standing position. Bring your feet hip distance apart. We're going to bring our shoulders up, back, and down. We're going to lift up through the crown of our head. So we're imagining right now that our posture is long and strong. And we're going to relax our face, and I invite you to close your eyes. And our intention is going to be to inhale through our nose and exhale out our nose. Let's inhale together. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Continue breathing and notice your diaphragm expanding as you inhale and retracting as you exhale. So our diaphragm breathing is so important as we continue our stretches, to be focusing on our breath as another means for our overall health and well-being. So the first stretch we're going to do together is a forward fold. So the goal of this is to help us find some more length into our back and also behind our legs. So let's reach up and inhale together. 4, 3, 2, 1. And as we exhale, we're going to round our back. We're going to allow our hands to fall towards the floor. Be sure to tuck your chin. Imagine as if the crown of your head is coming towards the floor. And we're going to have a little bit of bend in our knees. And we're going to allow our body to elongate a little bit more into our mid-back or low back, finding some length in the back of our neck. You can play here by rocking a little bit to the left and right, maybe a little forward and back. You also could bring your hands to opposing elbows, and that may deepen your stretch a little bit more. And we're going to come back to noticing our breath. Let's inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And one more beautiful breath. And then we're going to round ourselves up slowly. You could also use your hands to walk yourself up, to come returning all the way back to that beautiful tall posture position. Shoulders back and down and lifting up to the crown of our head. So the next stretch we're going to do together is to stretch in our front body here, in the front of our shoulders, our pec major and pec minor. We're going to do this using a doorway in our home. So you're going to come to your door and you're going to position your elbows just below your shoulder joint, and you're going to stagger or do a scissor stance with your feet. And you're going to give yourself a little bit of a lean forward with the front of your body until you start to notice the opening there in the front of your shoulders and around your chest. And again, as we're holding this stretch, we're going to return to concentrating on our breath. We're going to inhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do that again, friends. Inhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. And one more time. Inhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Wonderful. Go ahead and ease back into that. Give yourself a couple shoulder rolls and switch your feet. Which foot you had forward, change that out. We're going to come into a second pass in this doorway stretch. This time bring your elbows a little higher than they were the first time. And lean forward again until you start to feel the beginning of that stretch. We want to ease into this. Be playful with the positioning of your elbows. You may decide you want to lower them, raise them. You find where you need your stretch for the front of your shoulders and your pecs. And let's inhale together. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to do that again. Inhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. And then ease out of your stretch and give yourself a couple shoulder rolls again. So you may have felt that all here in the front of your deltoid, your front shoulder, and into your pec minor and pec major. It's a great muscle to keep elongated to help us with our posture. So the third stretch we're going to do together is a standing child's pose. To do that, we're going to use the back of a chair. You also may use a table or a counter. You can even use your urban poles if you have urban poles with you. So what you're going to do is you're going to come up to your chair, you're going to softly, or your table, and you're going to rest your hands on that, and you're slowly going to start to walk back. Think about lifting up with your tailbone and thinking about having your spine long. So length from the crown of your head to the tailbone. What we're trying to not do is round our back. So we're kind of trying to keep our back flat or straight. You're going to walk far enough back to where you're starting to notice that stretch. You may notice it here from your shoulder to the side body, down to your hips. You may notice it in the back of your legs. You also may notice some front stretch as well. These are all okay and well and fine. Once you find that point that you'd like to be stretching, we're going to notice our breath again and concentrate on our breathing. So let's return to breathing together. Inhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do this again. Inhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. And friends, if you like to, you can tinker with this stretch by doing a little bit of a rocking to the left and right. You'll notice when you do that, you might get a little bit more side body stretch. So be mindful of your body and what it may need today and where you would like to hold that stretch. Slowly start to walk yourself back up from your table or your chair, and then go ahead and loosen those shoulders with a couple shoulder rolls again. So the next stretch we're going to do is a seated pigeon stretch. So we're going to use our chair. And I'm going to show an option of using a block with this stretch as well. So what we're going to do is go ahead and find your chair. A harder surface chair would be good. And you're going to kind of sit up tall in your chair, kind of wiggle up onto your tailbone. Find that length up through your spine again. We're going to stack our knees over our ankles. And what we're going to try to do, we're going to keep our right foot planted just as it is, right underneath our right knee. And we're going to try to bring our left leg up onto our right leg. Now, if that is too challenging for you today, what you can do is use your block. You can have the block on the side, and maybe this is where you start your stretch. And if you would like to have a deeper stretch, you can turn your block upwise and do it this way as well. So we can start to open up the side of this hip and this piriformis muscle. So you find where you'd like to be with this stretch. And remember, again, we're looking for long spines. We're trying to sit up through our tailbone, up through the crown of our head. We're going to flex this foot, whether it's on a block or our leg. We're going to soften our shoulders and our jawline. And then if you want to, if you need to deepen that stretch, you can lean forward, leaning out with the front body, trying to keep your spine long. And we're going to breathe. Keep breathing. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Good, and let's release that. So it's really important to hold a stretch a minimum of 30 seconds. So rather than counting 30 seconds, we're focusing on 4 to 5 deep breaths. And when we breathe with our diaphragm, it's sending the message to relax our body and our muscles. So we're going to go to the other side. And again, if that range of motion is too challenging, you can use your block. We're going to keep our left foot stable there underneath our knee. We're going to bring our right leg on our leg or our block. We're going to flex our right foot, and we're going to sit up tall. Find relaxation in your shoulders. And then as you choose, you can lean forward a little bit. And let's breathe together again. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep breathing. You do not have to lean forward. That's always an option. Remember, we're promoting length through our spine with this. And we're working on opening up our hip and our piriformis muscle. This muscle is key to keeping relaxed to help reduce back pain. Slowly release that stretch as well. So from here, we are now going to go onto the floor. You can use a yoga mat, or you can go right onto your comfortable spot on your floor. And we're going to go to a lying down position. So in this space here, we're going to lean back onto our back. And we have two options. This is called the bent knee T drill. It has a little bit of a spinal twist to it. So you have one option is to keep your feet on the floor. The other one is to bring your knees towards your chest and bring your feet off the floor. So let's make a letter T with our hands. And feet on the floor or off the floor, we're going to take a gentle spinal twist to the right side of the body. As we do this, we're going to try to keep the back of our left shoulder onto the floor and turn our left hand open to the ceiling. So here we're getting some length around our left hip, our low back, our left shoulder, the left pec area. Let's look over our left shoulder, and we're going to breathe together. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, breathe in. Breathe out. Now let's look over our right shoulder. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more breath in. And one more breath out. And then we're going to bring our knees back to center. We're going to give those a beautiful hug, kind of unrolling our lower back. And then we're going to bring both knees to the left side, spinal twist to the left. Remember, you can bring your feet down if that seems too much of a stretch for you today. We're trying to keep our right shoulder onto the floor. We're going to open up our right palm to the ceiling as well. And we're going to return to our breathing. Let's look over our right shoulder. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's turn our head to the other side. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more time. Breathe in. And breathe out. Good, and let's slowly come back to center. You can hug your knees again. You can either rock yourself up or turn to the side and sit up in any way that feels good for you. And then we're going to sit together, friends. We're going to take another deep breath, wiggle up onto your tailbone, lift up to the crown of your head, legs bent or legs straight. I invite you to close your eyes, take another beautiful breath in, beautiful breath out. And I invite you to think of 3 things you're grateful for today. And inhale, reach. Hands come together. And namaste. Thank you for doing this 5 stretch tutorial with me. These 5 important stretches that help with posture, help reduce pain, and just overall general well-being. And remember, we're going to hold those stretches for 30 seconds, and we're going to focus on our breathing as we do that. Enjoy.